I'm sitting right underneath this light here, and it is hot down here. It's really humid. To the replay crew, I got some pretty exciting news down here. I got my stand almost exactly the way I want it, but we will see how it turns out. I'm going to wait until some of the members show up in here, and before I turn the camera around, I'm going to just say I really appreciate everybody's support for this. The memberships, the super chats, everything is all going right back into the fish room, and I can't thank you enough. It just makes me almost over the moon about it. I can't really even talk about it much without, I'm just very appreciative. That's all I can say. So we're going to be showing this off here. Actually, what I can do is I can... Hello, Craig. How you doing? I didn't see you pop in here. How you doing, mate? Hello, Henry. How are you? Hey, Boowizzle. How you doing, brother? Well, I'm going to... Can you guys hear me okay, first of all? I got a different kind of mic, and I'm not sure how that sounds. Hello, hello. Yes. Sounds okay? All right. Okay, guys, I was going to put it on the tripod, but what I think I'll do is I'll just hold it for a minute, and then I'll switch it around. So I'm going to show you what we got here so far. We'll do like a little overview of it. I'll walk around this way. Well, there's the... Whoop, turn it around. There's the other rack that I had moved from way over here on the right, about 8 feet. I still got more room on the other side of it over there. I could probably do something more if I want. Oh, Craig, thank you so much for that. Towards a new cat. Oh, that is very nice of you, Craig. I tell you what, my heart's just been broken by my boy being gone. He was like my son. I got to heal before I can attempt that, but I will definitely allocate that to our new one. We will get a new one because our other boy's about gone, but I really appreciate that, Craig, so very much. Hello, Sandy. How are you? I got some interesting news down here in the fish room. This racket we're looking at right here was way over here where the new one is. And this one isn't quite ready yet. I just realized I need to get 8 more. A new cat will help. Yes, it will. It definitely will. Good day, Mark Sterlson. I'm showing you the new rack here. You can see I got a little bit of overhang. I have a bunch more wood down here. I got 5 12-foot long 2x4s, and I had them cut in 4-foot sections. And I'm going 5 planks deep along here. So I need to, this is just up here temporarily. I'm going to get everything measured out a bit better. I didn't really do a very good job of that. But coming back here, got the 40-gallon breeder on here now. I got one of the new 10 gallons over there. Or 2 of the new 10 gallons over there. The 20-gallon long here. And then I got, so you got all this room back here. I can slide these back, and I got all those extra wood. So I think I could probably do at least, well, I don't know. I have to go either that way or I might have to go the other way. Now I got about 6 feet between these two. So I think if I brought another one out this way, I could fit my 29-gallon on it and some other ones, and then I'll have more room down here. I'll be able to move these wood and have them all flush. Like I have these other ones here, they're pretty flush with this one. I had these thawed out a little better because I knew exactly they were 4 feet long. And same with these down here and all these. But hello, Swiffle. Thank you so much, Craig. That's so kind and generous of you, mate. I appreciate it. I'm going to have a seat now for a second because I'm about ready to fall down. Oh, that's better. So we got, if not, I'll get my pocket checking stick out on the people. Oh, it says, your $20 will get you a cat, Jeff. Yes, it will. Yep. Afternoon, Mark. Hello, Christine, how are you? I'm showing the new rack here. It's not absolutely completely done, but most of it's done. Right now I got 24 cinder blocks, eight in each section here. I got the 40-gallon breeder right over there, the bigger one, and I got 2 10s here, and over there is the 20-gallon long, and I got that room there. But see, what I don't like is I need to get some more blocks because the 10 gallons I'm not really too concerned about because I can slide those apart just so the corners are touching on, well, they don't touch, but they're not as heavy. But I want like the 20 gallons and the 40 gallons and anything like a 29, I want it, all 4 corners to be on the cement. So I'm going to get 8 more cinder blocks. And then I got more wood right over here. And I'm just going to extend it a little bit. I'm thinking about doing it right through here. And I'll do that. But here, it looks pretty good though. I mean, I got all my airdrops up here. I may need to drill a couple more holes, but I can do that over here and get some more going. And then eventually, maybe down here at the end, I could probably get something going along this way because I just got to clear that little bit of rubbish out of the way and have that. It goes around that horseshoe right there. Hey Sadie, how are ya? I got my new rack almost completed. I got 24 cinder blocks here all set up, and I got the wood. I got 2 of the 10-gallon tanks on it. I got the 40-gallon breeder there, the 20-gallon long here, and I have more tanks upstairs I want to bring down. And I really appreciate your comment on my boy that I lost. That's taken a lot out of me. And Craig's been putting money in there wanting me to get a new cat, and I'm not even I'm barely able to survive right now as it is without taking on something like that right now. But it'll happen when I can. Yes, everybody's saying hello to Christine and Mark. So nice. I'm going to put this on the tripod because I don't want to drop it. I'm kind of shaky at the moment. Moving all this stuff around, I mean, it used not to bother me too much, but it seems like when I do it, I just get a little bit shaky afterwards. So I guess that's what you get when you get old. I never thought I'd hear myself saying that, but here we are. So how is everyone doing? I was going to talk about, I don't really know exactly what all I'm going to do with these. I have some plans to do something. I want to do the peacock gudgeons. I want to try and breed them. And I'm thinking that 20-gallon long over there would probably be perfect for them. But I could also do it in a 10-gallon too. I got these 10 gallons and I got more 10 gallons upstairs. Hello, George, how are you? Aqua Balls is here. My friend over in the West Coast, California. No people here are pigs. This place is so gross. Oh, I'm so sorry, Craig. I didn't see that. I'm charging them an extra 100. Yes. I got my rack almost done here, George. I'll pick this up and show you. I have to back up a little bit here. I got 24 cinder blocks. And I got the 2 10s, the 40-gallon breeder. I need to get some more bricks because I want everything flush. And I want to make sure that I can fit the maximum amount of tanks on this one stand. And here on this side, here's the 40. I just want to make sure I got bricks under the tanks that are 20 gallons and bigger. The 10 gallons I think will be all right. Thanks, George. I will learn. Yeah. And then, see, you got overhang down here. And I got all this wood down here also. Show you George down there. So I can expand this a bit. And as I was telling everybody else a few minutes ago, I got about six or maybe even 7 feet between that one and this one. It goes across about 6, maybe 6.5 feet. And I could come out this way and have maybe another 40 breeder going along this way instead. I mean, I could tip. I like to keep everything like in a picture view. You know, you got the big pictures there. But I could go lengthwise in all of them, but let's see here. Plenty of room there. Yeah, there is. Then I got over here. Or there's the sump pit. It goes all the way over around there. My basement's a little bit cluttered, not terrible, but I need to do some more cleaning down here. Then I got all that area over there. That right there is actually the stand that came with my 65 gallon, so I could pull that over here and use that along with the stand that I just built. And I also have a wrought iron 40 breeder upstairs rack. So I might be able to get away with this as is. I just need to measure it out a little better and move the bricks around a bit. And yeah, just do that. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. I know I missed a lot in the chat here when I was running around here talking. Everybody saying hello. I'm charging them extra. Yes, I would do that too, Craig. If they have they call you in here to do a cleaning job in their house, and it's absolute. I mean, let's put it this way. And I'm just going to be completely honest. If I hired you to come over and clean my house, which is a mess, I would expect to be charged extra, honestly. I've just been a little bit worn out after doing stuff, but I'll catch up with it. I'll catch up with it. And how is, have you been to your classes yet, Sadie? Hello, Branton, how are you? I didn't see you come in, sorry about that. I'm looking at now, and I left my my magnifier over on the other side there, but I'll grab that in a minute. I got my microphone plugged in. I hope it sounds better than the normal. Every time I hear the playback, it sounds terrible. I need help. Who knows how to use salt on fish wounds? I bet George would know, and I bet Craig would know probably. I've never done it, so I don't really want to answer that. Did you hear about the Tory man, Simon, 4 million mark? Oh. Oh, he won. Nice. Yeah, I've been to school a couple of times now. I only have them on Wednesdays, but it's a long Wednesday. Ah, I see. How are they going for you? Are you enjoying them, or are they a lot of work? Hello, Jeremy. Yeah, Aquarium Co-op has a on that, yes. It wasn't me because I'm still here. I'm glad you're still here, Craig. I mean, I'd love for you to win millions of dollars, honestly, but I don't ever want you to leave. No, I haven't, Craig, but I said... Australia's, ah. Yeah, I bet he has too. They're coming out of the woodwork, I bet. I'm driving, so I'm on the phone using a voice chat. Oh, you be careful, Swiffle. Don't, be careful, okay? I just started, so I'll be here for a little while yet. I mean, Tari. Oh, Tari. So far, not a lot of work, but my volunteer hours are about to start. I have to do 36 volunteer hours in 3 months. So it's not too bad. Oh, good. Very good. I never forget my friends, and I don't either, Craig, and I value you as a friend. I always have and I always will. Swiffle, I want to treat the fish wounds with salt before I use meds. Yeah, that would... Medication's always the last resort, usually. Unless they have, like, internal parasites and you know it, because generally speaking, salt won't do much for that. I know that Epsom salt sometimes will. It gives a chance to... It gives them, like, a laxative, and they just get everything out. But then you also have to deal with what comes out. Could you imagine the fish room if Craig did win millions? It would, yeah, it would. If I won millions, I could probably, if I was able to get help with the plumbing and stuff and get a nice auto water change system going on down here, I could probably fill up the whole place down here. I'd have tanks going all over. I get all these things moved in closer and make more room. All kinds of stuff. But right now, this keeps me plenty busy. But Craig's Superman. He could handle, he could double his tanks. And I know for a fact, the way he works, my God, I'm sitting here sweating. I'm hot anyway, but I tell you what makes me sweaty more just thinking about how hard he works. Yeah, you're ways to spread out. Yeah, it spread out pretty good. How's the silicone job on that 10 gallon? I'm not sure who you're talking to. Are you talking to me? I haven't, must be somebody else. All my 10 gallons, they're all good. Oh, the 10 gallon over there? Oh yeah, it's good. It was water that went over it kind of followed back around the hose when I was filling it up, and it was like dripping, and I thought it was maybe a leak at the bottom, but it's not. It's all good. It's a brand new tank pretty much last year anyway. And it's holding up. It's doing all right. Salt on fish wounds is 1 tablespoon to 3 gallons of water. Either he'd have a warehouse or something of that nature. Yeah, I know it. But Craig, if you had something that big, would you do it? Would you do it with a auto water change system? I mean, if you had the money to do it, would you do that, or would you just prefer to do it the way you've been doing it? Yesterday was 111. Today it was 100. Oh wow. It got down to 58 here today, George, over here in Michigan. I'm not looking forward to winter at all. I used to be the opposite. I used to say, oh, the cold weather's fine, the winter's fine, summer's so hot, oh, I can't wait till it gets cool again, but now it's just the opposite. I can't get out there and shovel snow like that anymore. Well, I can, I got a snowblower, but I don't like it. The cold affects me a little more than it used to. Clean it, Craig. Yeah, Swivel says, clean it, Craig. Yep. 111, oh my. Today was 100. That's way too hot, George. But you guys don't have much humidity out there, do you? Or is it a lot? Because I know here in Michigan it's like a steam pit. I think when it's 80 degrees here, it's probably like 95 for you guys. With all the humidity that we get. It's what it feels like. I prefer hot water. My fishes, oh. Not humid at all, yeah. That makes a big difference. 80 degrees here with humidity is really bad. I'm cleaning at the moment, Swiffle, Craig says. Everyone hit that like button. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate that. So we got lots of options to do here with these tanks. Stand down this way and get a different view of the fish room. Got that area. I might be able to go to the right of that a little bit by the sump pit. But here we go this way. Oh, the weather, yeah. But I imagine the water that comes out of your tap is pretty hot too. I don't know. I hope it cools down for you, Sadie. That would be nice, huh? That's a state I wouldn't mind moving to if I ever had the opportunity. Either I wouldn't want to go down to Florida, but I'd like to move to either Texas or Arizona, something like that. But yeah, this is the big push I got for the winter. I mean, it's not done yet, but it's coming along. Oh yeah. Hello, Ed. How are you, my friend? I'll show you the overview here. I'll get back here a little bit. It's not done yet because I need to get 8 more blocks because I want this to be flush over this way, and I also want to make sure that this is flush. I can do it with what I have here, but I got lots of extra wood space, so I figured I might as well utilize all that, and then I also have all that wood down there. So I'm going to try and maybe expand it a little bit. You know what I could do maybe is I could do, well, I don't know. I was thinking maybe just add the bricks in the side here and just go back that way. And I still have enough room to work if I did probably 4, 8, 12. It come out to about here. Let's see, come out to about here, and then I could just run the, well, I don't want to do that. It'd be hard to work on this if I did that. I got to go this way. I got to go this way. I got to come out this way. Give myself about 3 feet in here to work. Then maybe I can, maybe 8 there and maybe 8 more down here for more 20s, and that should do it. Especially if I get that drilled up there and get some more air lines in. Good evening, Cam. How are you? It's cold there in Ontario tonight, Sandy? Ooh, yeah, it's getting chilly up here, isn't it? Well, you're even farther north than I am. Howdy, chat. Howdy, sir, how are you? This is my rack that I've been building on, and I finally got the tanks moved over here tonight. I mean, it's not done. I need to do a little more measuring, and I need to pull my head out so I can actually think right. I've been kind of scattered lately, but I'll get it straight. Get all these new tanks set up, then I want to start getting some new fish in here and get breeding. It's never done. No, it's not. I love Texas. It is my home, but I really love Arkansas. Oh, I've never been to Arkansas, but I've been to Texas. It's the good thing about closed loop airline. You can put an airline anywhere. Yep. Hello, Crystal. How are you? I was just showing the rack that I've been working on here to get my new tanks all set up. I got room on here for some more. I got some tanks upstairs I got to bring down yet. But I got that 20 there. I got 2 10s here and a 40-gallon breeder, that bigger one there. And then I need to get some more bricks because I got all that extra wood over there. And I figure as long as I'm doing it, I might as well swing it a little bit harder than I did. So good to see everybody in here. Is it Friday night or Saturday night? I can't remember. I think it's Saturday, I believe. I really don't know. I didn't get, after I made that video for my cat last night, I couldn't sleep. And I was up at that point a full 24 hours, and I went to sleep, and then I didn't get up until 6 p.m. this evening in Eastern Standard Time. And I just, I'll be able to sleep tonight. I can tell you that right now, even after getting all that sleep. I think I've been deprived of it. I've been going full tilt for a couple of years now. And I think it's time for me to slow down a little bit and catch up on my sleep. Not beauty sleep. If I did that, I would never wake up. But you know what I mean. Get some rest, get some energy back. Oh, it's Saturday. Thank you very much, Sadie. I appreciate that. I honestly didn't know. I honestly didn't know that. I lost track. I haven't been outside today yet, so no radio or anything to listen to, and Saturday night. All right. Let me give you guys a different view for a second here. This is down the path here. I used to do my live streams down there at the end, and then I do them now over on the other side mostly, but I think it's kind of nice to move around a little bit, give a different view of what's happening. Up there is the electric thing that I put when I did that rack. I built that, and I got a big power bar going across there with 16 plug-ins, and they're 3 inches apart. It gives it a nice way to get everything plugged in. Hello, Lucky. How are you? Good to see you this evening. Or morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure if I ever knew where you're from. But this is kind of like early evening for me at this point. It starts getting late around 3. Hello, Big Steve Glassboxes. How are you? I just doing a little update down here in the fish room. I built my new rack. I'm not sure if you haven't seen it yet. I don't think Lucky's seen it yet, have you? Oh, you're in Texas. Oh, okay. Nice. I got to head to bed. You all have a good... You too, Sadie. You have a good night, honey, okay? And we'll talk to you soon. I'm so glad to see you tonight. You have a nice evening, and I hope you have a nice, blessed day tomorrow. And Jeremy, yes, hello. All right, I'll show you the new rack, Lucky and Big Steve. I don't think I showed you that. I don't think you've seen this yet, but I've been talking about it. Well, this is the rack that I had to move. I moved it about 8 feet from over here, and then I brought all the bricks in. I got 24, but I'm going to do probably 8 more or 12. I'm not sure exactly right now. Maybe 12, and then or 16 rather. Should say 8 or 16. But I'm from You're from Puerto Rico. Nice. And I got my 40 on there, my 20. Also, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but in, the Petco sale's on right now again. 50% off. Jeff, I could... A ton of fish tanks in that base. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to restrain myself, you know. Well, for one thing, I have to restrain. I'm on a rather tight budget, so I can just organically grow when I can. And I wish I had that room like that. Yeah, there's a lot of room. There's also all this room over here. Goes all the way over there. And another side here that goes about 12 feet from here. And then all this room over here. Just got a little bit of clutter in here. I just have to clear out of the way, you know, that wood and all this crap. Got to get my wife's tripod back to her over there and her little ring light. And then there's room over on the other side of the 65 here also. Over this way. Probably do I could probably, well, I don't know if I'd want to do that. If I'd have thought about it, ahead of time, I would have given myself a little room here, a little more room. But I don't have it over here. But I could always put some more blocks this way, and then just use this as a ledge for the wood. But you know, I lost all my Xenotoca dodroigidiids, except I got a male and 3 females in this tank. You can see her right there. She's big. She doesn't take anything off these fire mouths or convicts. If she gets nipped, she'll turn right around and nip them right back. See that? There she goes. She'll take on that convict if she wanted to. But she's not aggressive. She doesn't go out of her way to attack unless she gets attacked. But they're an interesting live bear, and you can keep those with just about any kind of fish, as long as it's not too hot. I got this tank right now at about 75, 76, and that's not too bad for them. Of course, that convict's got a bunch of fry down there, that little fired up female. I hope there's enough mouths in there to, I hate to say that, but I hope there's enough to, I don't need any more convicts. I like them, but, you know, enough is enough. I might have to just separate them by their sexes, keep all the females together like a sorority, and then get the males all together. Firemouths, yeah, the firemouth cichlids. That's the big guy right back there. That other big one is his oldest son from a different batch. I have one firemouth, beautiful fish. Oh, they are beautiful fish. I'm looking to move some of these on too, so we are having an auction on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be putting, I probably won't be putting these up for auction just yet because I have to order my larger bags for them. But the big one back there, he's not going anywhere, but all the other ones will be up for maybe by the end of the month, because I'm doing a second auction near the end of the month. And I'll have my bags by then, I'm sure, and then we can look at these other things that I can send out. Like, I got some of these, I'll show you over here, make my way around. I'm sending a breeding group right here to GNC Aquatics. I'm going to try and get him both of those males, and I'm going to try and fit 3 females into a medium-sized box. I don't want to cram it too much because I want them to get there good. But then maybe, who knows, I just want to clear this tank out for my shell dwellers because this is what it was for originally. I'll keep the plecos in there, but I want to get my multifasciatus from upstairs down here. I got about 30 or 40 of them in a 10-gallon. I should do a little video up there sometime when it's, and just be quiet, and then I'll do a voiceover to show what we have upstairs. So I'll be able to, I want to ship most of these out. I like to ship all these out, actually. And we'll go around the other side here. When I did a tour the other day, I forgot to do this side of the room. But down here's my albino crubensis. But I think I got 6 males. Look at that. Not one of them have the pink belly that the females have. And these guys are definitely big enough to breed. But I do have a trio of cherry barbs, and that is definitely going to be high on my priority to get them breeding too. I hope it's not too late. Not sure if they have like an expiration date, but I've had them guys for almost a year. And then I got my paradise fish right down here. That's a female. Hello, hello, June. How are you? I'm going to show you the rack. It's almost done, but not quite. It's getting closer. I got my 40, 210s, and the 20, and then I got some tanks upstairs I got to bring down yet, but I'll show you here. I got 24 blocks, got 8, 16, and 24, but I got a lot of extra overhang on both sides. I kind of didn't really think about it. I usually I couldn't fit the 12-foot boards in my friend's car. It was too long. So there would be another 4-foot going this way. But I want to make sure that my 20-gallon, I'm not so worried about the 10s too much, but I would prefer to have 4 corners supported by this brick and the wood. Now over here you see it's not there on this one, and I don't like that too much, so I'd have to bring these bricks over this way and at least this far to, you know, keep it nice and secure for me. I'd sleep better at night. But I got the 40 gallon right here. So far it is, but I need to move I've got to move everything again. Got to move everything again. I've been busy, you bet. I've been wearing myself out. But you know what? No pain, no gain, right? I got to clean this basement up too. I got a feeling I'm just going to go totally berserk at some point and have tanks all through here, but then I'm going to have to clean them. Oh, I'm going to have a seat. So I'm thinking of ideas. Like I said before, I want to get peacock gudgeons. I'm thinking about trying to breed them. And I know that, one other piece of news, I wanted to show you this. I got this tank cleared out. Well, I got a fish right here that got beat up in the other tank, and I'm seeing if it's going to survive or not. It's been like this since last night. It's doing better than last night. So I'm giving her a chance. I'll show you this butthole down here is one that did it. Until he comes over here. Yeah, that guy right there. He just wouldn't leave her alone. He was just... What they do, try to breed 24/7. But that's what he did to her. I don't know if her tail's going to grow back or not, but I know she's probably suffering. I have never euthanized a fish yet. Hello, aviation fish. I've been taking down a 250 gallon. Oh, wow. Are you going to set it back up, or are you just reducing your tanks? Aviation, how are ya? Oh, you have one big firemouth. Do you have anything in there with it, or is that the only fish in the tank? Lucky. I was at Petco yesterday. I had to pick up some cat litter for our last little boy and clean his boxes out. It's leaking at the bottom. Oh. Are you going to reseal it? Or is it a crack? A big tank like that, I would definitely reseal it. Yeah, I went to Petco yesterday, and they have the 50% sale on, and they had a big supply of tanks. Oh, it's acrylic. Ah. I wonder if that's repairable. It might be repairable. Well, we've got 19 people in the chat with us. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good day, afternoon, or evening, or morning, depending on where you're at. I ordered glue. Oh, okay. Yep, this is my big push for the winter, my winter projects right here. This is it for this year. After this, I'm not going to commit to anything until I get another wild hare. You know, it's just, this is going to be it for right now. And I might also drill some up there, just in case I want to run another stand going horizontally instead of vertically. Right there in the horseshoe end, I'll drill some holes up in there, maybe like 4 of them or something. What I'd like to do is get a bigger tank for that, and just maybe have like 4 airdrops for the one tank. Get something for like maybe like a show tank or something. And then maybe do a nice scape, you know, and I got all the stuff for a nice planted tank. Between all this stuff, I could make it work. I got the pool filter sand 50-pound bag. I got the Black Diamond blasting grit. crushed coral, and I got the fluorite. I could do a layer of that. And then I also have, where's it at? I got a bag of the Miracle-Gro organic potting soil. You know, for plants, it would be really good. They call that what, a Father Fish or Wallstad method tank. I never did one of those before, but sounds like fun. My cat had the cutest kittens. Oh, more kittens. Nice. What color are they? Oh, nice. For some odd reason, me and my wife, we love our black cats. I always look for pure black. Because I tell you something, they act differently, I think, than any other cat that I've ever had. They get closer to you. They get more, more personality. I'm trying to talk the wife into a kitten. Oh! Voids? Two tuxedo and 3 bicolors. Oh, okay. Very nice. I'm going to walk over here for a second. I got to grab my my little helper here. Starting to struggle with my watching, reading, and all that stuff. Okay, here we go. Let you see the inspector here for a second. Hello. I love black cats too. Oh, I love all cats, to be honest with you, but I love black cats the most because they're just different for me. I don't know. The one I just lost, he was my soulmate. I tell you what, when he died, he took my soul along with him. I've just been crushed ever since. Oh, nice. Looks just exactly like the cat we had. Yeah, I'll be getting another cat at some point. I got some money put aside now for getting one when I'm ready, but it's going to be a while. Like I tell you, my heart is just shattered in a million pieces. My cat stares, but I have loved her for 8 years. I'll tell you something else. I bet that she loves you too, Sandy. I can absolutely. Driving and listening. Hello, David. I'm just showing the new rack here, but don't try and look at it while you're driving. 2 wingless Staffordshire and an Amstaff. Oh, wow. It's not done yet anyway, David, but I got some tanks on it now, not filled up, just sitting there. They have socks on all 4 feet. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you like the bully breeds, Bill. That's nice. I like them too. There's that one that was on Turner and Hooch called Doggy D. Bordeaux, I think it was called. And boy, those things they're massive, and they're cute though too. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Turner and Hooch. It was a while back. Tom Hanks. And white inverted V on their face. Oh, wow. Yep, Doggy D. Bordeaux. Doggy D. Bordeaux. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's the way I've always said it. How much does a 10-gallon tank, 50% off at Petco cost? I think it's about $12 or $13 roughly. You have a great night too now. Thank you so much for coming in. Sealed chocolate and cream. Ooh. Yes. We actually had Elfish on last night on the stream. We did a late night stream last night, and got to do that again. And also we're going to hopefully have Ed from Ed's Picking Up Cichlids on again. Are you still here, Ed? It's pretty late. It's 12:07. He might. might be asleep by now. I don't blame normal people. It used to be a late time for me too many years ago. But I've converted into a creature of the night. Like the owls, they hang out at night, and then when it starts getting light, they go to roost. My son named the Tucks Sook and Saibak. Ah, nice. This Dream Elements here is, I don't know if you know Aquatic Fanatics UK, but he's getting real close to 1K. You're still here, Ed? Oh, great. He's getting close to 1K. He's a good friend of mine over in the UK, and I just thought I'd pop this in here to give him a hand getting there. If anybody could find it in their heart to give him a sub, you might already be subbed to him, but if you're not, it'd be a nice thing to do. Spock. Ah. I like and sub. Thank you so much. And just so it makes it easier for you to sub everybody else in here, there you go. With that wrench, you can touch on somebody's name, and you can go to their channel easily and watch some of their content and give a like and a thumbs up and leave a little comment. And that way the sub will stick. Found a 10-gallon tank with a slow leak. Glad it only had a 10 yellowish goldback Neos in it. Oh, wow. Where'd you find it at? Or in your fish room already? Is that it? I thought I had a 10-gallon leak when I moved the rack over, but apparently just the water was going back along the hose, kind of dripping down, and it was like onto the tank. I have 953 subscribers. Last time I looked, I had 946. Wow. Oh, that's so nice. I tell you what, I couldn't do it without all you guys' support. It means the world to me. At least for the time being, I'm basically just here in the house. There's not much more I can do. So I love this. I love my friends around here, and on my rack of 3810s. Wow. I love the smaller tanks. Really, you can do a lot of individual projects in the smaller tanks, especially for breeding. I mean, you have that nice close area. I'm buying a 75-gallon tank in Petco this week. Started leaking. Oh no! Well, they have a lifetime warranty on them, or guarantee. On the 75 gallons they do. I think on the 40-gallon breeders they have a 5-year, and I don't know about the 10s and the 20s, probably 1 year. 55s I think are 5 years also. And only Oscar sub to Aviation. Very nice. I like the 75-gallon tanks. That's what I'm going to do with the one over here where I got that female. She's probably not going to make it, but I'm giving her a chance to see if she does. I've actually had fish in that kind of condition who it took them a long time to heal up, but they did it. And then they lived another year or two with good health, and so I'm just not ready to give up. 1,400 for a new 250. Oh wow! Those big tanks are really expensive. I know that 125 gallons, like $600 or $700 new, and you can get a new 75 gallon for 100 and something on the sale. Lucky, your name is the same name as my dog. They send me the money back, so I'm fix one of my and buy another one. Oh, is that what they're going to do? That's nice. I was wondering about that. It'd be a hell of a hard time taking a big tank like that back to the store and then going through all that to get. But they're just going to send you the money. That's great. Then you can fix it up. It's $5K for a 450 gallon. I wonder what it would cost to build your own. I mean, if you had the know-how to do it and buy the thick tempered glass and the right kind of silicone and, you know, like a plywood type tank with a real strong frame. I wonder how you could probably do it for less than $5,000, I bet. Just need to find somebody who knows how to build tanks. You could probably get all that stuff for probably $1,500, maybe $2,000. Hello, Rob. How you doing, mate? I'm glad you're here. I got to show you this now. I wasn't sure if you would be sleeping this late, but I'm going to show you here. I brought some tanks over on it. I'll give you the overview here. So we got 24 cinder blocks. It's not done yet because I need to get some more blocks yet. I'll show you why, because I still got all that wood over there. And then I still got like 6 or 7 feet from there over to here. So I may extend it coming this way a little bit, like right through here. And I could put like another 40 going this way. That way it wouldn't take up too much room. And then over here. Now this is already, it's got all 4 corners are supported, and I like that. This 20 right here isn't. And I had the wood cut into 4-foot sections, so I need to pull these bricks up so they support this 20 gallon, and then come back this way. You know, I've already talked to you about up there. I'm going to maybe drill some more holes, like 4 more airdrops, and either do that for the tanks on this side or do one big tank for like a skate tank. I'd like to get like a 125 for that or something, possibly someday, but I don't know. I don't want to get too ambitious. This has already worn me out. And this is a pretty good, this is quite a bit of expansion for me for this year. We got the overhang over here too, see, so I'll work it all out. I just have to, normally, like my other ones, I had those all worked out just perfect because I had my head screwed on right. But I've been just kind of scattered lately with everything that's been happening. So, yeah, it'll work out. Yes, they do. And we the Petco sale's on right now. 50% off now for the month. Hello, Sunfish. Here's the new stand. I need to get 8 more blocks, or yeah, 8 more blocks. And then bring them either over here, then I'll have another 40 gallon running this way. Yep. Yep, I got me a 36 gallon bow front. Oh wow, $10. That's a great deal. Well, I put this girl in here to die in peace or come back. I shouldn't let her. I can't euthanize fish, though. It just isn't in me. I'm just going to give her a chance. I've had fish like that come back. I know it seems cruel, probably, but I don't have the heart to do it. It's gone. 36 gallon bow front. Wow. Oh, for $110. I thought you said $10. I was like, oh my God. That is a good deal, too. That is a really good deal for a bow front. Yeah, these little Equions are nice. The 10 gallons, you get. I was getting those. In fact, these 2 right here that I have, I got them when they were $9.99 each. That was basically the dollar per gallon one. You wish, yeah. $10 is a whole lot more appealing than $110, isn't it? Doesn't hurt to dream. Huh. Yep. Well, I got to get, I know a few things I got to get for some of my breeding projects. I need to get with Ron from Garage Aquatics and see if I can buy one of his female albino crebensis, because it looks like the 6 that I got from Aquahuna, it looks like they're all male. So I need to get an actual, for real female and get them, I'll probably get them in one of these tanks by themselves, maybe with some dither fish of some type. Oh, the Aquarion quiet flow filters. Is that a hang-on back filter? Or is that a Equion you're talking about? Aquarion, yeah, probably Equion. I got some of those. I got some filters, you know. And that's another thing too, guys. I got a lot of hang-on back filters that I'm not even using. I mean, they're used, but they work great. I just need to clean them up real well and then see what I'll do with them. I got, most of them are the Marineland Penguin filters. And yeah, those little bio wheels, they will stop spinning at some point. But I have some that are still spinning. They've been spinning for years and years. It's just not every one of them will continue to spin. But you clean them out, they might spin again for a while, but they will stop. But they still do have a good power, and it gets a lot of flow. I also got one that's a top fin filter that I had with my 55 gallon over here to my right. Over this way. And I didn't ever even take that out of the box. It's still in the box. I never even looked at it really, to be honest with you. And I put one of my Marineland 200s on the 55, and then I got 2 sponge filters in there. So that's plenty of filtration in there. I'm thinking about maybe taking that power filter off completely and just, I have more air drops over there. I can just drop another sponge filter or 2. Wish I could block people to the point I never hear the name again. Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry to hear that. I know the feeling, though. I've got you know me and some of the people that I used to hang out with and stuff, and what they've done to me. So I know exactly what you feel. We've talked about that. I've never been betrayed as much by anybody in a long time. And I tell you what, that really took the cake with me. So I blocked as much as I possibly could. You're finished. Good. So was that the bad place that was really filthy? You can charge them an extra $100 for that mess too. I would. Like I said, if I had you clean my house, Craig, I'd probably have to do that. In fact, you wouldn't even have to ask. I would say, you know what, this is not enough money. I'd have to give you more. No, you're fine, Rob. That's okay. We're all human beings here, you know. I just want you to be relaxed and happy, mate. Okay? It'll be all right. You charge them $450. Woo! Cha-ching! I woke up at 6 p.m. today. After I did my video, I was so distraught. I mean, when I'm making that, it almost killed me making that. But I wanted to show people. Him and how special he was and stuff. But I tell you what, it tore me up. But this is a fish channel. I don't really want to talk about my personal crap all the time. I always end up doing that, and I'm sorry about it. But I'm excited about this new rack, and that's going to take over some, it's going to take up some time and energy and keep me busy, help me through the problems that I have, and enjoy breeding some fish. You know, I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty here pretty soon, get things going. Yes. Absolutely, J-Rock. Well said. But for real, sorry for your loss. It sucks losing a buddy. Yes, I tell you what, 21 years of every day-to-day, and we're talking physical contact. He would sleep on me every single night. He'd be on my shoulder in the chair every single day. And I'll tell you something, when that stops, it stops. And it's not good. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much, honey. You know, we just got to get through it. I'll just get through it. He wouldn't want me to be, I know he wouldn't want me to be sad about it all this time, but sometimes you just can't do what everybody wants. Just got to suffer through it until you get past the pain. Yeah, he was with me all the time. In fact, if he was still here, he'd be on my lap right now while I'm live streaming. He did it every time I did it. He'd come down and ask to be on my lap. I'd have to pick him up. And he'd fall asleep within minutes, but he wanted to be with me. I tell you, it's a different life. It's a totally different life. But, yeah, you lost your dog. I'm so sorry about that. I tell you what, it's hard losing our family. They're not pets to me. They're family. Who am I kidding? I'm not trying to pretend that they're not. They are. And I tell you something right now, and what really worries me is we still have Klondike left, and that's Kathy's cat. And he does the same to her as my cat has done to me, and she's not in good health. And I swear to God that absolutely is going to crush me when the time comes. You know, Rob, the thing of that is, when you're closer, they're with you every day. Your grandmother's not with you every day. Your best mate isn't with you every day, unless your best mate is your cat or dog. In 21 years, he was my soulmate, basically. I mean, I love my wife, but he connected with me as a friend, and he could read my emotions when I come home. If I came home from work and if I had a really bad day of it, he could recognize it, and he knew exactly what to do. Yes, exactly, Rob. Exactly, the same thing. And you know, I guess what we have to hold on to in a situation like that is we got to realize that they did that. They needed us as much as we needed them, and we were there for them. That's all we can do. It's our best, right? I feel like people have forgotten to give themselves a little grace. We're also quick to get upset these days with ourselves or apologize for things we don't need to apologize for. Yep, we definitely gave them the best life. We did, and yet I still feel that I could have always done more. Well, I think I'm going to go up and go to bed, guys, and thank you so much. And when I come back down again, tomorrow or the next day maybe. I maybe have some more of this done. But these guys are doing all right now. I had a few losses, but not many. But anyhow, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping in and spending a little time. I love you all very much. You take care now. Bye-bye.